We have to also deal with not only lacking assurance, but we also have to deal with false assurance. And we could say that both are problems, but I would actually suggest that false assurance of salvation is in some ways a bigger problem. People who think they're Christians, but actually aren't. They go through a lot of the motions, they go through a lot of the actions, but they are not truly resting in Jesus Christ and His work for them. And that's sort of the warning we hear from Jesus in Matthew 7 in the Sermon on the Mount. There'll be many who come to me in that day. Jesus says, I never knew you. And they were focused on what they were doing for God, what they were doing for Christ, rather than what Christ did for them. And I think that's really sort of the center point, the focus of our assurance, is are we looking to Christ? Because if we're looking to our own works, we will always be disappointed. If we're looking to our own hearts, we will always be sad and fall into despair. But if we're looking to the cross, if we're looking to what Christ did for us, that objective reality that He didn't just come to make salvation possible. They didn't just come to offer salvation, but He came to actually accomplish salvation. That it's a redemption that has been accomplished and applied, as John Murray said. That Christ actually did something. He effected something. He actually saved people in His atonement, and that atonement was a substitutionary atonement for sin. And God imputed Christ's righteousness to all who put their faith in Him. And He imputes our sin to Christ on the cross. And that sin has been paid for fully and finally once for all on the cross.